Teammates, welcome to the kingdom. I'm Ace Rodriguez, and we have a major bombshell announcement for you today. Before we get to it, though, I can't help but think of a quote from Thomas Watson, the founder of IBM. He once said, "Begin with the end in mind." On January 9th, 2021, that was the genesis for the birth of the idea for Pickleball Kingdom. And from that moment on, I knew that Pickleball Kingdom would become the premier brand for indoor pickleball facilities. And that informed everything we've done, from the colors we picked, to the way we designed our logo, to documenting everything. For the last 2 years, we put that all in a playbook that's now 120 pages and growing. We call that the keys to the kingdom. The validation for this thinking is we've been voted the best place to play pickleball in the greater Phoenix area. We didn't even know there's a vote going on. Secondly, we've had over 100 people contact us about wanting to get a franchise, and we've never stated that we're offering franchises until today. I'm so excited to announce Pickleball Kingdom will be offering franchises. I've been chomping at the bit to do this, so you might be thinking, well, Ace, why did you wait? Why did it take so long? Why didn't you announce this 6 months ago, a year, 2 years ago? Because we had to get things ready for our future franchisees. So we've documented things we've learned. We did a lot of things right, and we've learned some things that we could get better. So we tweaked it, we got that dialed in, and now we're ready. See, announcing prior to this, it would have been irresponsible of me, or really anyone else, to offer a franchise without a working model, a proven model that shows success. It would be worse than the blind leading the blind, because in this case, the first blind person's asking the other to pay them to take him to a place he's never been. That's just foolish, you know that. Now that we have it dialed in, now that we're ready, we want to share that with you. So I would ask that you consider owning a Pickleball Kingdom franchise. Now, when vetting any franchise opportunity, including ours, there's 5 mission-critical elements that need to be in place. If any one of these 5 is not there, I wouldn't walk away, I'd run away. And so when you think about what this is and how it is, if you're missing something, you're really setting yourself up to fail. You don't want to do that. What are these 5 elements? Number 1, excuse me, you need a product or service that people want. In our case, it's pickleball, more specifically indoor pickleball. No wind, no rain, heat, cold, all taken up to make reservations. People want it. Enough said. Number 2, you need to have a working model, a proven concept. If that's not there, what are you paying for? Someone's opinion? Don't ever pay a franchisor to figure things out on your dime. We already have it figured out. Number 3, you need a vision and a plan to move forward. I would humbly submit to you, I have that vision and plan. Number 4, you need industry-specific knowledge. This industry of indoor pickleball is so new, it's not like anything else. It's not like a gym. It's not like a giant playground. Unless you open an indoor pickleball facility, you don't know how to run one yet. So we're there, and the way we got this by getting some key people on board. The first guy I went out and got is David Hill. So David grew up in Washington, the birthplace of pickleball. So he's been playing pickleball for 40 years. People think pickleball came out about 5 years ago. David's not a good pickleball player. He's a pro. Plays at the professional level, and he's a big part of why this facility has been so successful. So David, welcome to the kingdom.
Thank you, Ace. Being able to be around pickleball for over 4 decades has really given me a great understanding of the game. The growth of the sport is unique and unlike any other. And now to be able to open the first premier indoor pickleball facility with a proven track record and franchise is extremely exciting. I really look forward to working with you all to help you develop your dream. And I truly believe that indoor pickleball is the future of this game.
Thank you, David. The 5th and final thing you need to have a successful franchise, you need franchising experience. Now, I've grown up around franchising my whole life. My dad had a Service Master franchise way back when, but I wanted a couple guys around me who've lived it, who've been immersed in it. So the first thing I did is I went out there and got John Rovitz. So John has been in the franchise space for a long time. John was a large multi-unit franchise owner with Massage Envy and Amazing Lash, and more recently, an investor and advisor in several franchisors, including Scissors and Scotch. So John, welcome to the kingdom.
Thank you, Ace. My wife Bunny and I have been franchising for over 20 years, and during that time, we've seen a lot of different franchise concepts in health and wellness. And I have to say that Pickleball Kingdom is the most exciting one we've seen today. Pickleball Kingdom is the first and only franchise that has a proven model and an indoor operating center. We think that Pickleball Kingdom will be the premier place to play indoor pickleball. Thanks.
Thank you, John. And also with 30 years of experience in the franchise world, Steve Holmes.
Thank you very much, Ace.
So Steve has built a business that serviced franchisees and franchisors, particularly in the staffing side of their business. He built a business there and then took it public and launched on the NASDAQ Stock Exchange. Steve has been a personal friend and personal advisor to me for a long time. So Steve, welcome to the Kingdom.
Thank you very much, Ace. So over the last few years, anxiety has increased tremendously with all franchisees and franchisors in the way of staffing challenges, increased costs, and increased liabilities. The pickleball opportunity comes at a perfect time with the demand around pickleball, but also the fact that we have a static labor model that will decrease the overall cost and anxiety around the labor aspect.
That's awesome. Thank you. I'm so proud of this leadership team, and I'm excited about what we're going to do together moving forward. So we're also putting together an advisory board that you'll be hearing about in upcoming press releases. Now, who are we looking for? We're looking for dreamers and doers, people who want to do something exciting in a brand new industry and have the resources or access to the resources to get it done. People who have high-level business experience. If you're a franchisee, all the better. Not necessary at this point, but if you're a multi-unit franchisee, then you're at the center of our bullseye. So what are the next steps? Let's get to know each other. This is not a time to get into the weeds, so it's not a time to be asking, what's the franchise fee? Can I own this territory? This is a virtual handshake. We told you about us. You tell us now about you. And so go to our website, pickleballkingdom.com. Click on franchising, the franchising tab. Fill out that information. That's where we can start this dialogue. So let's get connected there. Lastly, I just want to share with you who we are through our beliefs. So just see if you align with what we believe in. This is on the front page of our website. It's also posted throughout the kingdom. We have 5 core beliefs. Number 1, we believe that life is better with pickleball. Number 2, we believe that competition is fun. Number 3, we believe that pickleball is good for you physically, socially, and spiritually. Number 4, we believe that our greatest asset is our community. And number 5, we respect our teammates, and you are our teammate. So if you agree with those belief statements and you're ready for the adventure of a lifetime, then why not you be the one to bring the kingdom home to your city? Fellas, let's do this. Play indoors.